Hello, all you American Horror Story horrors. Wait, that doesn't sound right. Hold on. Hello to all my American Horror Story super fans. My name is EJ Marino, and today we're diving in to the Season 10 announcement. We're going to find out the title of the season. Also in this video, I'm going to be talking about some of those leaked set photos. I've been trying to avoid those because I don't want to talk about spoilers, but there's some of them that are so insane with these crazy monsters. With that photo of Macaulay Culkin and Leslie Grossman, we have to talk about it. But first, let's get to this title. The title of American Horror Story 10. What are we getting? What is this going to be? Is double feature. Oh, movie themed? 2 horrifying stories, 1 season. That's very... 1 by C, which we've gotten the vibe. 1 by Sand? What the hell? More to come, please, because I'm confused. Okay. So we have our title, double feature. What does that mean? It's funny that I'm wearing a Stab shirt, which is the movie that's inside of the movie Scream. Okay, so are we going to get something that's a little bit meta, a little bit self-aware? Is it a double feature where, like, there is 2 stories happening, one inside of another story? Or is this just 2 separate stories that are going to be merging together into one thing? When you have something by land and by sea, it meets in the middle. That's what the beach is. And this has had a heavy beach vibe. Those leaked set photos that have, like, Leslie Grossman and Macaulay Culkin on the set, they're on the beach just having a good old time. I absolutely love the beach vibe. That's something we've never seen from American Horror Story. And now with what we have called double feature, we're going to get something by the sea and on the land. Like, are we going to get full aquatic stuff? Are we going to get stuff on a boat? Like, what does the 1 by sea, 1 by land mean? That is so intriguing. As much as I don't know how I feel about double feature as a title. Looking at the things, Murder House, Hotel, Roanoke, Coven, you know, there's just so many of these bold names. How does a double feature stack up next to the rest of them? I'm super curious. Like, let's get away from these for a second, this title, and let's talk about what we've seen on set. We have had some leaked stuff that I don't want to get into too much, but there has been these very scary monster men that are just an imposing presence. Are they from the ocean? Is this going to be something like, what was the movie, the John Carpenter, The Fog? Is this going to be like The Fog, where we have this sleepy town that's getting invaded by these creatures from the sea, you know, these ghost type of things? I have no idea. So yes, we've seen these big monsters. I'll put up the photo here. We also have had some videos of these monsters chasing somebody, and this woman is just screaming in the streets and no one is coming out to help her. That was intriguing. That really got my, like, brain running, because I'm like, okay, what does that mean? And you know, we also seen from some of the photos, Adina Porter, who is coming back, who I absolutely adore, is coming back to play a police officer who in her leaked set photos was going like door to door trying to figure stuff out. So is she dealing with that mystery woman who is screaming, being chased by those big scary men? I don't know. And is this the one by the sand? And is this what's maybe the one by the ocean? What does this mean? My mind is going a mile a minute. There is so much you could do with a season of Horror Story like this, especially if we're going to do like a hard divide down the middle where one half of the season is the ocean story, where the other half is the more land-based story. That could be crazy. This never said anything. This wasn't the title I was thinking. I was hoping it would be something like AHS Sirens, because this has had a mermaid vibe, which still obviously could happen. We don't know anything. That more to come at the end of this little teaser video has me intrigued. What does he mean by 1 by sand, 1 by land? What does he mean by more to come? What else is there to let us know? Because, oh gosh, I want to know character names. I want to know the actual just plot. We have the theme, we have the title, but what does it fully mean? What do you guys think of double feature? Is it a title that like strikes you? Is it a title that instantly grabs you in? If you were flipping through the channels and saw American Horror Story double feature, what would that do in your mind? For me, it makes me think of classic like double feature, creature feature kind of movies that like my parents grew up on. So I definitely like what this conjures up. I also am a fan of a double feature. I can do 2 movies in a row and just have a good old time. And that's what I like about this. A double feature, sometimes they're not movies that really go together, but they're just something in the same vein. We have, let's say if we do like these kind of revenge movies, you're gonna put I Spit on Your Grave and Last House on the Left together. Not the same, you know, they're not in the same universe, but they're similar themes. I'm hoping that we see something like that with the land and the sea stuff here. I hope that they feel like they are in the same story or in the same universe, but they don't have to directly be connected to each other. But I am so intrigued. So yes, what do you guys think of the title? Is double feature something that you are interested in? Is this a title you would have wanted to see? Or what would be your pick for a title for the 10th season of American Horror Story? I'm just happy that we have these set photos, we have the title, the stuff, you know, we've been waiting for something for American Horror Story for quite some time. I am a big fan. I'm so happy to be talking about this again, and I can't wait till we get an official trailer, some photos, anything to sink our teeth into, because this was a good tease. We have what we want, but there's more here. Like Ryan Murphy said in this video, there's more to come, and what could it be? So let me know what you think down in the comments below. Subscribe to my channel if you do like this video. I make videos like this every single week. If it's not just like this, if it's not Horror Story, it's Drag Race, horror movies, queer cinema. Let's talk about it all. So make sure you guys subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and let me know what you think down below.